Welcome to a new game series we're going to try. It's called Backpack Brawl, I believe. And I feel like it's a very underrated, just a hidden game I didn't know about till recently. While I wait for the Bazaar to launch on mobile and console. And it's very detailed for a mobile game. So what you got? You got your heroes, obviously. I'm going to try to play each video as a different hero. You got your ranking. I'm Emerald 49 as Ronin. You'll see how the ranking works in a bit. There's events, but you got to get tickets. And you get one free one, every event. And then you have to... I don't know. But here's your items you can find in-game. We're probably just going to jump right into it. It's easier to jump in than try to explain everything. So, just upgrade a few things. So yeah, you get 4 characters you can re-roll. For now, I only have 3, 2 technically unlocked. And this lady's the weekly free character. So, we'll play as, for the first video, play as Ronin. All the items I'm going to get, you could get. And, well, that's not true. I have been playing a good amount, so some items you can't get until, future levels. But... I don't want that. So these two are going to merge. You can tell by the line. They're going to merge next turn. We have nothing defensive for now. These I can merge with the thing we're about to craft. Which, the build I'm going to go for, I think we'll go for a bleed build. But you do have to watch your power, see, so I'm going to buy this just to hold on to, but high power usage, not really recommend to have a high power usage, because then you can't attack while it's recharging, so I think we take the 2, and let that sit in storage for next round. Basically, you got to build up your backpack space, and you got to survive your opponent. Up here, we can adjust the speed. When it hits the 30-second mark, exhaustion hits. So you start taking damage depending on how far in the game you are. It's more. So we got to get 12 wins. You only get 4 lives if it's your first time playing. But I've played enough to get 5. We're going to buy this. We won't be able to buy that still. But we can get this. It's good to get some extra storage off the bat. But you do want to aim for the smaller pouches because they give you more speed. And with this, we're going to want to craft this. The stun breaker shield. Because 50% chance to block 6 is real good. Plus the 35 at the start. And if we get stunned, it's shorter. And when we get stunned, we take less damage. So that'd be pretty good to get. Boots are a good starting item. But the only thing we have unlocked to merge is fur boots. And they're not good for this character. So we're just going to move on with this. See what enemy has here. Okay. Starting off with thorns, that's what the green things are. Lots of thorns. Well, we are crushing them. Just out of bleed. Yeah, just a basic build. Didn't really synergize anything yet. Nice. So now, when we hit, we give them 2 bleed. If we crit, we steal 2 bonuses. And there's a 10% chance, because I leveled up this item outside of the game, outside of this match, I have a 10% chance to steal 3, just off of a hit. I usually like club to start, because then you can work for the mallet, and then if later in the game you have the mallet, you can work for this, the brain squasher. Removes 15 shield and 3 thorns on hit. That's pretty nice, but if you're not starting with it, it's not really crazy good. But we might get it just to have another weapon. Yeah, we get just have another item. So these are faster food for a different type, but they're both bananas, so they don't speed up for it. Trying to see if there's a way. No, we're not gonna be able to fit both bananas yet, unless we get rid of the shield, but we don't want that. You can banish items with this. You have to unlock it though, leveling up. I guess this is pretty solid start. You also want these. Increasing your max stamina is really good. You're gonna want that. Training blade would be good. Broom is a good starting item, but after that, if you're not building for just blinding them, then it's not worth it. Yeah, poison's good too. We just need more inventory space. He's going for heavy thorns build. Yeah, 50-50 chance to get 2 thorns on hit. Still damaging them more though. That 10 bleed does hurt them a lot. It's pretty mellow when it first starts out. We didn't really get. Let's see. Inflict bleed per empty slot. We're gonna want this because of a future item we have a chance of getting. Benefits off of bleed. Which means we need to start buying inventory items. I'm going to sell the cactus. Just because I don't have a need for it yet. Buy this for now, but we could throw it in, but we lose a bleed. Yeah, no, we won't throw it in. Yeah, so every 3.1 seconds, inflict 1 bleed per empty star bag slot. So, see where the stars line up. Which actually, we might be able to. If we shift that. No. After 15 seconds, they trigger every 2 seconds. The bleed's like triggering faster, basically. After 30 seconds, your bleed's constantly triggering. That's what we want. Now, I haven't made a bleed build off camera yet. I've done burn, infinite armor, poison. That's about it. Infinite armor definitely carried me through the ranks. We do have a good amount of heals. Yeah, but that bleed's stacking. Sorry, I'm feeling a little off. We don't want that. See, but that takes up that. We need to buy inventory space real bad. Which means I might just drop that. The idea of getting this, because it's really not good if you don't have it when you first started. Alright. Maybe. No. Now, there's millions of different combinations you can make. Not millions, but combinations constantly. Oh. Now that takes away bleed. This would be nice. But Steel 5 positive, so that is pretty good. Excalibur does seem good. But we want to go for the bleed angle. This is what we wanted, right? Yes, for the Stunbreaker shield. So let's lock that. It's going to take up space, which isn't what we want, but we'll be fine. Yeah, see, he's about to merge his, but he starts off with a lot of shield, but it doesn't matter because the bleed ignores shield. Although he's stacking curse against me like crazy. What? Hold on. Let's look at his build real quick. When curse is afflicted on opponent, remove 3 max from the opponent. And on star skill activate, he did not. Star skull, yeah, he doesn't have any skulls. 2% chance to cleanse one and give one. Curse. What does curse do? Healing and max health gains are minus 3%. Yeah, so he like nerfs your max health. That's good for a future build, but that wasn't good for that match. We might drop the banana for a round so that we can merge. And then we'll also put this in for now. And yeah, once we get inventory, it's alright. That'd be nice, but we don't have anything generating mana. And this is a nice shop. We would like that. I think 3 bananas is overkill. Yeah, I think 3 is overkill. Because you're regenerating 2 already if I put the banana back in. Plus we have 2 bonus. And these don't even consume. Yeah, together they don't even consume 3 mana. But yeah, that bleed is stacking on him like crazy. Boom. Alright. So, with a little bit of maneuvering, we now get max benefit out of this. I don't know if the cooldown is, let's see, 2.4 and 2. Let's see how much shortened it is. Because I don't know if it counts each bag or if the ability doesn't stack the cooldown. So, I mean, if it does, that's cool. If it doesn't, then that's also just whatever, I guess. I'd like to fill up the whole board. That way we can move this a little better. But for now, it's fine. Brain Sculpture, that's... So he got it. Must have had them out right off the bat and then been able to either buy it later or build it. But he has so many weapons that take so much mana that he's running out. As you see, it says out of energy, out of energy. But yeah, we're stacking 50 bleed on him. I don't think we don't have pets, so yeah, this is an accessory relic. So this would be nice, but we don't have space. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll see if it pops up later. Max health bag. Max health by 8. You can do a rat build. I tried it. I didn't really get it. Like, I just lost that. Oh, this. Spice. Really good. 50% chance for anything in the star range that activates to heal. 4, 5? 3. Cooldown reduction. We can, hold on. Put the CDR here. Oh wait, we need this here. Yeah. That, or we do move it, just put that there. Doesn't matter to me. It's just more organized this way. Still reroll. I actually, hold on. I want the red ball in a cooldown reduction spot. Because, see, that's 3.1 seconds now. We'll see how much it is. So 3.1. Ooh, B guy. 3.1 now, it's 2.8. 1.71, 1.54. I don't have this character, so I never tried him. Rat does not seem like a good idea to have for a B deck, but what would I know? So I guess it's basically just have plants and have bees. Or have insects. Start a combat game too, I don't know. Yeah. Worker bee. Which becomes an actual attacking bee. I don't know, just better bee. I think we win this one. He missed every attack. See, the only thing is, he doesn't have to worry about stamina. Everything doesn't use stamina. So he could have freaking infinite weapons, infinite pets on the board. Per armor item. I think we take this. Here's the tough part. We're definitely taking this. No second thought about it. But I can make it so that we're not missing out on those bonuses. Move this up here. Yeah, that way that's not interfering. And if we find like an apple or... Oh, no. Let's see, but then that's taking up... Unless we do this. Spice counts as food. So that's going to help reduce cooldowns of everything adjacent to it too. For now, let's do this. And then if we find like an apple or two, so I mean, even if I moved it like this, no. If we find if we find an apple, we can then, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's just continue. There are Easter eggs hidden. Yeah, I find all 7, but I looked it up. It's just like a Flappy Bird thing, which I don't care for. Then Gaming Shield is bad for them, because every time we destroy, we gain 1 for all my weapons, because I have them all together. So that's us being halfway done already. We'll hold... No, we're not going to buy that. What we need... Inventory space does sound nice. What? Yeah, you can fling stuff. No, don't sell. Anywho, you can fling stuff. Which actually lets me do this and do this. Do you count? No, you're a plant. You're also a plant. Let's move this over here. Apple, perfect. Alright, maximum output from that. Bleed and speed. That's good. This is good. Hold on.
Not a hair out of place.
Just trying to merge items too late. This will be useless. It's too late. He's either going for this or... Oh yeah, has to be going for this. Merge with this. That's a strong armor healing build, but bleed will kill him.
Did you really think you could breach this defense?
Alright, but anywho, I'm trying to find a very specific item that's amazing for bleed. Amazing for a bleed build. But I just simply cannot find it. If I put... Wait, we take this. Go, boom. Drop this. Boom. Boom. Again, I still don't know if it actually stacks, but I don't know why I just grabbed that. Put this back. This is good. Steals one positive that they have, gives them one negative, completely random. And then on a crit, it steals two, which is really good. So like that, we kind of have a food build. That's good against the witch lady and having poison, but I don't really need it. Yeah, we don't need the inventory space anymore, technically. Once we get it, we can just put it here. Because they'll still get the 10% faster boost, so. Jesus, good for a rat build. Not going for a rat build. Really build up bleed. I didn't even look at. So he has a rat. He has a rat build with huge watermelon. I don't know why the watermelon's that big. That's a glitch. Watermelon, cactus, a lot of thorns. Yeah, just a rat build though in general. Rat king. He's about to merge all these, unless he has one of them locked. But if he doesn't, he's about to merge these. And mess himself up because he wants space to put another one of these in. Unless he moves this over here. Then, or up here. So then he could have merged the watermelon to make the turtle, which gives you 30 max health and 30 shield at the start of the match. And then every time it hits, every 3.6 seconds, which you can cool down with the backpack piece. other items. You're getting 1 lifesteal. 3 mana if you need mana. And he has so many weapons. Oh. This doesn't take any stamina. The only weapon taking stamina is this. And the rocks. Oh no, the rocks don't either. The only weapon taking stamina is a training blade. Starting weapon. He's got a pretty decent build. But the bleed's just too much. 56 bleed. That gets to the point of triggering every second is evil, dude. We don't have a bat. Ooh, this would be cool. I kind of want that with Nightshade. This is what I was looking for. Alright, we need this. Per bleed on opponent, 5% faster attack. Yeah. This is great. That's the core of the bleed build. Which we're not gonna sell enough to be able to get it. So I think we just go in with this. And then we buy the items next. It doesn't have other skulls, it's curse item, it's useless for him. Actually, that's not true. First 60 seconds is giving me a curse, which might make him win. Shoot, wait, pause. Oh, I want to see his build. That's fine, we still won. Very close. We had a lot of, having the curse over our max health is pretty bad for us, and heals. And then the poison and such. The bleed just out-damaged. Yeah, he was stacking. Not what I meant to do. Yeah. But close one. Yeah, no, this game is amazing, in my opinion. I honestly like it. Definitely gonna have consistent videos on it. Because I'm honestly hooked. Game's great. Let's see, what does it actually do though? Gain 20 max is really all I want from it. But when an item activates, 25% chance to gain a heal. Like, that's pretty good. So it would be good to place it there, but not because of the thing. No matter what way we rotate it, it's gonna be the same. Star item activation. It'll activate every 3.6 seconds. I think it's better to have this here because the other food will slow it down. I mean, speed it up. Yeah, I'll just keep this like that for now. But yeah, we're solid. We're not losing anywhere at all. Like the speed on this thing is gonna ramp up. Lot burn. Interesting, they're attacked by a lot too. They also have scarab. Oh no. Ah, yeah, bleeds too much.
Like rain against stone.
Bleed is just too much. You can look at what specifically did what when. Like, this game's really in depth for mobile. Like, just basic mobile game. Like, they're doing up to 30 damage there. Alright, we just need one more win. Ooh, another one. What? Another one? Alright. We can give her a wing clipper because I just realized that that's not crazy good because of the fact that you rely on them having the wings, the bonus speed. Try moving some stuff here. That. Do this. High usage, yeah, whatever. Boom. Boom. I just don't see us leaving here. Like, we got 2 bloodletters right freaking next to each other. Might as well buy a succulent, why not? Just help reduce negative effects. Just rub in our infinite energy. Why not? Actually doing this, we might get rid of some things. So you have high energy intake. Actually, no, you can just do this. You don't have to sell anything. Yeah, everything's got something. Alright. Let's see. Final build, final battle. Heavy shield. Shield and accuracy. Hey, look at that. You still got this. Fortress Ring, most overpowered weapon. Or item. That putting it on a speed tile, 4.1 seconds, you could be gaining armor every like less than 3 seconds. 15 armor per star armor. Star bleed, ignoring his armor, just... He doesn't even have a chance. We're attacking in less than a second. Doesn't even have a chance. Yeah, this game is great. Every video is gonna be a different character. Or at least we're gonna try to be a different character. And, obviously try to win. But this game, honestly, in my opinion, is amazing. Like, I love this game. Really great game. Why wait for the Bazaar to come out on mobile? But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah.